Hey guys, hello everyone, welcome to my live. Can you hear me? Is it my audio audible to everyone? If it is audible, please let me know in the comment section so that we continue to discuss about today's topic. I think everyone seems so panic about the market situation today. Yes, I understood why you guys are panic and not but I'm not fully panic about the situation. Why? Because I already know that the bottom, people are waiting for the bottom the price for the BTC, and here we are into the closer to that position of 94.5. So I think again people will not get into the buying pressure here. So the buying always happen at the position of this reddish part from this rainbow channel. So the color shade you can notice, right? So I can expect the BTC to touch out this 92 for sure. Okay, so not below than 90, because here is the strongest supports. We have drawn many supports at this position. So what I think personally is we can see that BTC will touch again towards this 92, because there the buyers will be comfort. So that could be the buyer's comfort zone, I hope. And yeah, so when it breaks below than that, and actually we can expect the BTC to touch out very lowest price levels. What do you guys think actually? And I have few more analysis for you, so I will try to share the reality into the market, right? So reality, talking about the reality is very important, no? So we'll discuss about it. So stay tuned with me. I will share some more gaps right now, and then we can talk about the market so deeply. So allow me 2 more minutes to share some more gaps for the users who are watching my stream. கண்ணுக்கு மயில் கவிதைக்கு புயல். தென்றல் வந்து தீண்டும் போது என்ன வண்ணமோ வந்து வந்து போகுதம்மா என்னமெல்லாம் வண்ணமம்மா. So let me check out the comments too, so that I can easily get how you guys are thinking. உன் பேர் சொல்ல ஆசைதான், உன்னில் கரைய ஆசைதான், ஆசைதான், உன்னில் ஆசைதான், உன் தோள் சேர ஆசைதான், உன்னில் கரைய ஆசைதான். தொட்டு தொட்டு பேசும் சொல்தானோ, தொட்டவுடன் நெஞ்சத்தில் அழியல கொடுத்தா குறையாத பள்ளிகள் சமைத்து தருவேன் வாயா சுல்தானே, 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 நல்ல பழமிழம் சீனி போல ஜாதிப்பூவின் அங்கம் பார்த்தேனே அங்கே சொர்க்கம் இல்லை இல்லை எங்கே பார்த்தேனே சொப்பனே Okay, so yeah, I think it seems market is dropping. So still, I can expect it to touch out this level, even little bit below than they're also allowed maybe here. So this is what the final support. What I'm exactly sure about. But when it drops below than that, I'm I'm totally get upset. So I will mark out. So this is what the support. I'll also mark out the text here. The final support expected final support. Okay, so this is what I expect this level. I think it seems a bit look like a car. Okay, so it look like okay. So it's a final support. What I'm expecting for the BTC. So it's expected to drop up to here, guys. So this is a prediction, but I'm not sure exactly it will touch, or maybe above than that itself. We can expect that to give the pump. So buyer's comfort zone may arrive above than that itself also. But if it drops, this is what the final support, yeah, that is this line. Okay, 91 point something, yeah, both are even, it's not a big target actually, so both can be with the same, maybe it will touch out any of the support level. If it's give a push from that support, market will give a bullish, otherwise it's a doubtable one. And also we guys are waiting for the all season. I think even we can doubt the all season itself. So whatever making us so stronger is keep on trying to make us so weaker too. Okay, so here is the next expected final support. If it breaks below than this, and this is what the expected final support, I can also type out here. So it could be the next expected final support if it drops it. Okay. So if it's pumped from here itself, that also good for the market condition and for the investors for sure. But it failed to give a breakthrough, and it's seriously a problem. And as yesterday itself, I told you that longer lower because expected to accept the bull run actually, right? I will let you know first. So here we have seen with the lesser lower wicks, but this candle also gave a positive trend, but lots and lots of negatives. It's nothing. Now the candle has a longer lower wick, and it's little bit trying to recover as a longer lower wick. Let's see. It's in a hands of buyers, and if it's institutional buyers are there, then it market will recover. Otherwise, it's a question mark again. Okay. Follow me everyone while are watching the stream. Just give a follow so that you'll get notified whenever I am in a stream. So it seems that we are getting a little more buying pressure too. It when it turns to a hammer based candle, then with the bullish hammer, then we can expect that the market to give a pump. Otherwise, it will be expected to fall more. So sell is that much stronger? I'm not really sure about it, but it's going on. So yeah, let me try to share more details about the today market insights. So many people losing hope and panic about the market. Don't be get panic, guys. It's normal actually. Because after the US government reopened, we expected the big bull, and people also took a long um, after the reopen was started with this US government, right? So, and it which is keep on happening with the selling bearish big bigger. So that's also reason we are seeing that the big liquidity, that too one of the reason, but still we are waiting for the big buy to happen. And what else you guys wanted to know from me, you can tell me. So due to a multi-stream, I wanted to start one more stream, so stay tuned. I will talk about the market so sooner again. Hey guys, welcome to my live. Yes, let's get started with the BTC. Everyone is getting panic and we can see the altcoins. Altcoins dropped a lot. So it's not actually the normal stuff which we are awaited for the moment. So it's keep on getting delayed all season, and altcoins was dropping lot and lot, and we always fighting here with to find the more dips. Okay, so more bottoms, and making dollar cost average is not fair enough every time, isn't it? So let's see. Follow me everyone who are watching the stream. Without following, please give a follow and leave your comments in the stream, guys, so that I can reply for your queries. So if you wanted to make a trade, actually, if you're willing to trade, let's wait for the next candle. Actually, why? Because right now this candle we can't find the final support. Whether it is going to be the final support level exactly on the mark we got, that is at 94.5. We got the support. Again, if it's the volume of selling is also big enough here, and it touches color shade of light reddish tone. It was touched out. When it touches this, always it will try to touch this bottom, because here only the level where the buyers are comfortable. I will show you the example so that you might easily understood why I'm talking about this. Here you can see, yeah, so it's touched this, but here it's not even touched this, but because it's previously it was touched in very recently. Okay, it was touched this color shade, so that here it's very close up. The same way we can see here, if yeah, if it's be the same support, that will be okay to give a bull. Otherwise, if the buyers are wanted to know very bottom, maybe this is what the bottom line price. Many times I have seen such conditions. So previously it was touched the reddish shade, and again it got the buying pressure above than that. So yeah, this is also that kind of a stuff maybe we can accept, but why I'm getting fear here is all about the volume as well. The continuous downtrend, so weak beer. So that's why I'm getting fear of taking the considering this is as a final support. Maybe we can wait for the next candle, whether the next candle is recovering, or next candle or moving with above than the support, or it is breaking the support. So if it's clear, we can easily make our positions. Okay, sometimes it feel so bad to see that in such a condition, like yeah, tonight, even if it's tonight, it was touches here the bottom line. So because this is a very undervalued price, so from the color shade, that I'm always trying to tell you that the future of the price based on the color shade from the indicator which I'm using, isn't it? Zab, hi Zab, welcome, thank you for joining. um yeah, BHA, hello brother, welcome, thank you. So as we are looking into the market, so the color shade representing the um, value, undervalued or overvalued condition of the prices, right? So when it touches this, it's extremely undervalued price when it touches the position. Okay, that is the moment people, if the investors are wanted that extremely undervalued, and here is the level we expect the buying pressure to happen. But this is also it's also very undervalued. Okay, this positions right now, this collection is considered as very undervalued, but when it touches here it's extremely undervalued. Okay, so even if it's buyers are okay in this position, we'll expect about, otherwise we can expect here. So here are somewhere bottom, like likewise we can expect the market. So I think you guys understood what the stuff which I'm talking about. It's all about the future price expectation, and where the buying is expected for the BTC. Everything is depends upon the bias actually. Okay, so yeah, let me discuss more about it. Okay, so let's talk a little bit deeper about the market condition. So you can keep on watch out this supports which I'm waiting for. So why this is extremely undervalued price? That's why I'm waiting for this drop up to here. When it drops below, yeah, if it drops 5% might be included or excluded all the time. I will tell you that. So we can expect some more in between these two supports to see that buyer's comfort zone. Okay, so this is a consideration right now, because market is in such a way right now. So okay, I think you can see it so clearly right now. Okay, so the total global market cap is around us it is US dollar 3.2 to 3 trillion dollar, and it has fallen nearly 6 to 7% in the last 24 hours. That's what you can see. And trading volume is the last 24 hour has gone up significantly. For example, US dollars 2260 to 280 billion, indicating evaluated activity. So dominance of the major players like BTC holds about 57 to 59% of the market, and Ethereum was around 11 to 12%. So according to the many news, a fresh wave of negative sentiment is affecting a large cap and altcoins alike, even though institutional funds remain. So it's a little bit complicated right now for everyone. So we have to come across the situation for sure. So the a drop of 6 to 7 percentage in the market cap suggests a broad weakness, and not just in one coin. If you are involved in trading, especially high volume, or this could also mean increased the volatility. Okay, so that also a higher risk actually. So panic is also more. BTC dominance is holding high, which means altcoin season isn't yet in full swing, which indicates alts tend to rise when BTC dominance falls. So if you are looking into the like altcoin season, but everything is dropping right now. So from a risk management view side, and in a falling market, shorter term trades, protective stops, and avoiding being overly exposed to weak altcoins might be prudent. So what's next? For example, which alt hold up and where support is, whether this is buying opportunity or further downside. Again, we are tired of saying the buying opportunity. How long? Yeah, right. How long we can still expect the buying opportunity? Even we get bored about it, and we are also a lack of funds to keep on invest. So already people, we are invested for the all season, and we are waiting for it, and just wait and watch. That's it. So, as we know, the crypto remains extremely volatile. So, indicators and the patterns are less reliable than the major traditional markets. So, there we have the liquidity risk, which has a sharp moves that can also cause a slippage, especially in lesser altcoins. And oh my god, it's turned to positive. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, so if it's continuous, it will be okay, right? Because it's a very longer week. You can consider. That is what I wanted to see, the longer week. Oh my god, don't do it negative. Like, oh, okay, like okay. So longer lower week is very important. Yesterday itself, I wanted the longer lower week, but unfortunately, it was not turned to a longer lower week. And if this candle was turned to a bullish hammer, and then we can go for the bullish manner. Otherwise it's going to remain the same. Let's wait and see. Yeah, so what do you guys think more about this market condition right now, as it's dropping and everyone have their own opinions about the market? And let's hear from you guys. What's your opinion from the market? So I feel right now it was looking for the pump. So this seems actually look like a bullish hammer, so that is what I expected. So if it's exactly a bullish hammer, then we can see that the price reversal, that is what the theory of this hammer, right? So that we guys, many of us know. So if it's turned to the same level, and we can consider this is the um, price reversal position right now. Yeah, exactly, it has a longer lower wick. If it's a final longer lower wick, then we can see that big bull again. But exactly, I'm not sure, because I wanted to confirm it on the next candle. Without checking out the next candle, I'm not going to confirm this whether going to end up with the bull or bear. Okay, so the next candle opening price is very important, and the support is also important to predict further. So as we are looking into this weekend, tomorrow Saturday, and most probably we can expect some more sideways movement or some negativity tomorrow. So maybe we can see that the market to perform sideways movement tomorrow. And let's wait and see, because that is what majorly we will see all the time when market was into the weekend. So when we are in a weekend, that is how the market will perform. Okay, so that is very important to see. And altcoins are in so bottom. Yeah, we have to wait patiently for it to recover. So even if it's a bullish hammer or bearish hammer, that everything is fine for to expect the big buying pressure. Okay, let's see. What do you guys think about it? Oh my god, it's actually it's struggling a lot in this position. I'm looking for more buyers right now. So if it got the buying pressure, then most probably we are enough with the beer. But to confirm it, we need a confirmation, that is for the next candle is needed to check out. Next candle is expected, so let's wait and see whether the next candle is giving such positive or not. மழை வருது மழை வருது கொடை கொண்டு வா மானியும் மரப்பும் கண்மணி அன்போடு காதலன் நான் எழுதும் கடிதமே பொன்மணி உன் வீட்டில் சௌக்கியமா நான் இங்கே சௌக்கியமே உன்னை எண்ணி பார்க்கையில் கவிதை கொற்றது அதை எழுத நினைக்கையில் வார்த்தை முற்றது அபிராமி தாலாட்டம் சுவாமி நான் தானே தெரியுமா. So let's see, buyers are pushing from the bottom, and maybe this is going to be the recovery time period, or might be again there is a fear of a bear actually, but I will confirm it once the next candle was formed. Yeah, so we are in the 4 hours time frame. For the exact direction, I'll always go with the 4 hours time frame. It will give you the exact way how the market is performing, and it's so exact. Okay, so we can predict so easily. Let's wait and see.
Opinion. So, risk premium is basically the extra return you expect when you choose an investment that is riskier than just keeping your money somewhere safer. So, there are different types of risk premiums depending on things like market volatility, the chance a borrower won't pay back, which is a default risk we have, or how hard it is to sell an asset, which is in a liquidity basis. So, understanding this risk premium can help the investors, and it will help you guys to sort out which investment might be worth it based on their investing style and the risk profile also. I will try to explore this, so stay tuned with me. Investing, it's all about trying to get a good return without taking more risk than you can handle. Yeah, that is so important, because if you can't handle that risk, why you have to take that? Yeah, isn't it? Many people are investing without analyzing the risk involved into that, and because there is a lots and lots of risks involved into the crypto, and the main method to avoid the risk, I always mention, it is a dollar cost averaging. That also you need an extra that is investment. If you are planning to invest $1,000 or $2,000, first thing you have to plan those assets to split it first. Just try to split it, different parts. First, if you want to invest in a certain coin, just focus on it. And in when it comes to the crypto, you can't invest in a single coin itself, because when if it is a odd season or normal, it will not be, people will not will only focus on the single coin. If it's a Bitcoin or Ethereum, that is not a problem. But if you're looking into the altcoins, it's of course you have altcoins or meme coins. The thing you need to do is always you have to invest in a multiple coins, not in a single coins. And even if it's a multiple coins, just split your amount. And even for a single coin token or coin itself, you have to split the amount. If you wanted to invest $1,000 into the single project, that what you need to do is first just try to invest $100 or maybe 50, and then wait for the market to react. Because after the investment, suddenly the market will not give you pump, and suddenly sometimes it will give a negative. So that is unpredictable during this that is high volatile time period. So that is not predict, no one can predict. So many times we also notice the same kind of movements also happen. So at that time period, what you can do from that is, of course, you may take a dollar cost averaging. That is so helpful for you. And even that is not a final dip. Okay, that just remember always, whenever you are investing, keep on investing in a single coin. It's not a final dip for it. Anytime that dip is keep on get to increase, so you can see that negative will keep on change. So every month you can see the different changes. Try to invest a few more, try to make a dollar cost average every month. If the price is dropped, try to invest again. So that's a way you can do. Don't try to invest everything at a single time. If you did that, then of course no one can help you to avoid the risk. This is main strategy you can use if you're a long-term investor, and this is the main strategy you have to use. You must need to aware about this. And many people who are trading, they are not even aware about this kind of method is there. So even that I'm sharing these things, I have learned it, of course. So everyone will learn from the mistakes what we did already know. So I too learned it from the mistakes, and that's why I'm sharing it with you. Okay. Okay. So I think you may aware about this risk management things. So many risk, not only this is a one management is there, many risk management is, but most probably this is gonna help for the long term hold. Sorry. So long term holders, this is so helpful for you. But then many people also have the query, if I'm a short term trader, like I'm trading in an intraday basis, and what could I do? Many people have that question too. So for the short term traders, that is, if the people will trade on a futures, so probably short term traders will go with the futures. So for them, what I will suggest is use a stop loss and take profit. That is the only thing we can do. So to avoid this negative, that is avoid the loss in a spot, we have an option called dollar cost averaging that we can do. But for that also we need a amount again to average whatever the loss we are having in the coins, whatever it is. So and but for the futures in an intraday basis, the only thing you can do is stop loss. And there is two kinds of futures trade. One, you can go with isolated or cross. That's your wish, that you can prefer whatever trading method you want, because it's depends up to you, which is kind of how much the investment you can do on the futures. That's your wish. And on the futures you can two things you can do: try to avoid the higher leverage and use a stop loss and take profit. Even people will think this is a simple thing. No, yes, it's a simple thing. And even this simple strategy is also may not many of us using. That I'm damn sure I have even everyone, because if if the market has reacted a little more positive, one can close a profit. One will go for the take profit. Still, they need a bigger profit, isn't it? So that may leads that sometimes it has high volatility. Crypto market is famous for the high volatility, no? So that may leads the coin price to drop very suddenly. So that time period you may bother a lot. So that's why we need this kind of precautions, um, that we have to do this kind of precautions that may help you. Okay, so that is why I wanted to share. So yes, let's continue with this kind of risk premium. So some assets, those are considered safer than others, like government bonds or gold. On the other hand, investing into the things like stock markets, cryptocurrency, or real estate, that usually means accepting higher risk. But even real estate, I won't say it's a higher risk, because the higher risk is trusting. Because if you're buying anything, any real estate, anything, land or whatever, so buying that, it has a risk of trusting somebody, because the new people you are trusting, no? So we don't know anything about the land or whatever we are buying, no? So that has a little more risk also involved into that. That's a way we can say it as a risk, because if you invested and you are gonna within a few years you're gonna see the huge profit from that. And which kind of place you are investing, that's important, whether it's a developing place or still it's going to, it's a rural part. So everything we have to see, right? So it's because based on that we can see whether it's a high risk or not. But stock, cryptocurrencies, everything, for sure we have the high risk. Even though if it's a trusted coin like BTC, Ethereum, we have seen that, right, many times. And we are seeing it very lively all the days. So it might be so easy for us to predict. Yeah. So the risk premium is a handy idea that helps guide investors as they look for ways to grow their money while keeping an eye on a potential risk. Okay, so let's deeply dive into this risk premium. When you put your money into riskier options, there is a natural expectation of better returns. That extra bit you are hoping to earn compared to the safe investment, that is what we call the risk premium. So this is basically the gap between what you hope to earn from a risky investment and what you could earn from a safe one. For example, if in the US government the treasury bonds are considered as safe because the chances of a government default are low. So if you decide to buy into something less predictable, you want to get paid more for taking on that risk. So that difference is potential returns between the safe bet and the risk choice to the risk premium. Okay, right. So why this risk premium matters? I will try to give you clarity why this kind of stuffs are matters. Okay, so the main reason investors care about risk premium is because it helps them compare the options. It's not always smart to just go for the highest return, and you have to weigh a low. That is, you have to weigh a high likely you are to actually get that return or lose money. Written that is a risk premium. This also important in models and professional use like a capital asset pricing model, which helps estimate how much return an investment should ideally give when you consider it's a risk level. On top of that, the thinking about risk premiums can encourage people to diversify or spread out their investments just by having a mix of assets with the different risk premiums, that you can try to strike a balance between aiming for a bigger returns or not exposing yourself to unnecessary risk. And there's a types of risk premiums also we have. There are different reasons why investors want extra reward for taking risk, and also there are different types of risk premiums. For instance, equity risk premium is the extra return people expect when they buy stocks instead of sticking with the safer options like government bonds. Stocks generally swing up and down more, so the premium can be bigger with that. So then there is something called credit risk premium. That's an added reward for lending money to borrowers that might not pay you back, like a company or country with shaky finance. Okay. And another kind is a liquidity risk premium, some things you can invest in, like certain real estate or rare collectibles, aren't easy to sell on short notice. So, to make it worth your while, those investments might need to offer a higher expected return also. So, and currently, I wanted to share you with the cryptocurrency risk premium too. So cryptocurrencies comes with their own kind of risk premium because The crypto market is still fairly new and can be very volatile. Investors usually expect the higher potential returns compared to traditional investments like stocks or bonds. While Bitcoin is considered the safest option, altcoins tend to bring much higher risk. So things like price swings, changing regulations, reg pulls, hacking risk, and shifting narratives all add more uncertainty to the crypto investment. Okay, let me tell you how to calculate the risk premium. So working out the risk premium is pretty simple, and you just subtract the return you could get from the safe investment like a government bond. From the expected return on the risky choice, for example, you can think a stock could return you 8% a year and government bond pays 3%. So risk premium would be 5%. So this number isn't set in stone, but how big or small the premium is can change a lot. And which is depending on what's happening in the markets and how investors are feeling and what makes the investment special or unusual. So, what can impact the risk premium? Because the risk premium, this will go up and down all the time. Things like the overall health of the economy or a sudden shock to the markets can make investors want more compensation for a risk, or sometimes they are willing to settle for less. So the uncertainty, when uncertainty is higher, the risk premium tends to increase. When things seem stable or everyone feels confident, the risk premium can shrink. So it also comes down to details about the investment itself, and investments that are new to the market, difficult to sell quickly or very volatile usually have a bigger risk premiums. Big news or macro events can also have an that is immediate impact on risk premiums across an entire industry or country. So just by understanding the risk premium is helpful for anyone trying to make smarter investment choices, knowing what it is, how to calculate it, and what might cause it to change gives you a better shot at building a portfolio that matches your goals and how much risk you can handle. Even at the end of the day, the risk premium reminds us that if you want a short or bigger returns, you will almost always have to take on some extra risk. So this is tricky. The trick is to figure out when that trade-off makes sense for you.